Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The name is Pongo, aka the Honorable Metaphor. But today I did not come to talk about that. Thank you very much for joining us on this VAfrica interview. And today in the studio we have Lawrenzo. I'll let him introduce himself. Lawrenzo, thank you very much for joining us, bro. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm Lawrenzo, a producer, a blogger, and I'm also a reporter at African Young Voices Media Empire and self-made blogger.
That's really nice. That's really nice, bro. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where you were born, how old you are right now, if you don't mind telling people that. And just the background of your family and everything.
Well, I'm Lorenzo. Like I said, I grew up at Wilberforce, the last son of four. My father was a soldier in the army. He retired. He was the head of X-ray at 34 Military Hospital, and my mom was also like a nurse, and my brother is a let me say doctor. So it's like a soldier and nurses thing in our family. Like when the male become of age, you become soldiers, and then the female maybe become nurses. And so, but I choose my own path. Like, oh, okay, let me just choose a different path. So, I opted to become let me say a blogger because I was like a bit popular, not that too popular on social media. So that's where I started having the frenzy for like sharing things online, sharing content, and someone like one time my uncle just said, "Why don't you like make it professional? Like come like create a page on your own and then start doing something." And then I did. Yeah, I started growing my page, and then I was picked up by a guy, a friend of mine, who said, "Oh, you can come and work here at AYV as an intern, study, learn." And that it was like 5 years ago, and I started doing that. And then they sent me for social media classes at Sense in Tech Hub, Aberdeen, where I studied like social media, and I also participated during the election. We started sharing stuffs like a commentary when the election was going on, and we started sharing stuffs online for AYV, where we share things like update the people about the progress of the election and and it entails. So there I started growing myself as a person, and then I developed the skills in writing as well because I am a producer. Producing different shows at AYV like Daily Trend, Top 20, and other shows as well. It's a learning process. Like every day, we learn new things. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you invited me here. So if you want to ask me more, you can then.
Yeah, it's our pleasure, bro. We wouldn't be here if it went for people like you. We wouldn't be here. Allow me to take you a little bit back. You said your family, your father is a soldier, your mother is a nurse, and then your brothers are soldiers, and your sisters are doctors. How did your parents take you doing something different from what I think they expected from you when you said, "I'm taking this path. I'm not going to do that." How was that?
Well, doing those things is not like let me say compulsory to be a soldier or to be a nurse. Well, it's a family thing. Even going back to school, like all the male child attended St. Edward's. Even I myself attended St. Edward's. All of us, excluding our only sister, she attended the Freetown Secondary School for girls. But all of the male child attended St. Edward's, including me. So it's like a thing in our family. Like when we are doing something, everybody like will have to, oh, he has done this. I need to like do this again. I need to do stuff like this. So, but coming into the professional aspect in my life, I think oh, maybe I can do something a little bit different than them, and then maybe I can see how best I push myself. So I decided okay, let me be a blogger, and let me be also a producer because I like writing a lot. So that's where I chose my own path in becoming the man I am today. Even though it's a learning process, it's a progress, and I think it's great. It's a great feeling for me to know that I'm developing as a person, and I'm learning a lot as well.
So your blog, Lorenzo, it's Charming Lorenzo blog. When did you start it?
I actually had a page which I started, but due to circumstances beyond my control, it was hacked and blocked, and that was my first experience, like way back. and then I reopen another page. It's this one I reopen is about I did that about 4 months ago. Cause yeah, the page, because the group is about 89,000. It's an whole group now, so it's 89,000 followers. But the page I opened it like 3 months ago. I also had other pages that I'm controlling, but I have not like extended my own personal page. Like I've not created my own. So I created my own personal page like 3 months ago, which I've acquired like 20,000 followers now. And I think I'm still, like I say, it's a work in progress, a learning process, and I will continue to do that. But going through the social media aspect in Sierra Leone, sometimes it's crazy. Like most people don't tend to like understand the importance of social media in Sierra Leone. When you do blogging, people will like, oh, this guy is, maybe he just wants to post what he feel like posting on these things, but they don't know the importance of being a blogger, or the importance of being a promoter, or let me say some content creator. So I think these are the things we need to change. We need to change the mindset of Sierra Leoneans so that they know that being social media, or being a social media guy, or being a promoter or a blogger, it's an important let me say it's an important job, and it pays a lot in other countries other than Sierra Leone. But here in Sierra Leone, people tend to like, okay, let me leave these people here like on serious. They don't know what they do. Everybody can post, but yes, everybody can post, but creating content and sharing them online is a whole new job, but it's a learning process. And I think um
Yeah, that's true, bro. There is a difference between being on Facebook, having an
yeah,
account on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and being a content creator. So allow me to call you a content creator since you've gone that way. What challenges did you face coming up to where you are now as a content creator, in terms of creating the content, in terms of getting the content out there? Do you face any censorship and stuff like that?
yes, yes, yes. Social media now, the government has passed on the libel law, so that is one major thing you don't need to like cross. And as a good citizen, you have to maintain the balance and also share interesting content and also factual content. So I believe some of the challenges I faced it's with content. Like some people might come to your message DM and then say, hey, can you please share this thing for me? And I will have to ask them what this thing entails, what should why should I share it, and who are you, the person that was maybe attacked? If someone that is sending me this stuff is the one that has been attacked, and say, yeah, I was attacked last week, I wanted to share this let me say this video to people so that they know that I was attacked at Lumley. And then I'll have to ask the person, okay, you want me to share this? Can you please explain to me why you were attacked, and who attacked you? Stuff like that. So you get to know what you're doing. You don't need to take one side. I think that's one of the problem we have in Sierra Leone. We don't tend to like find the facts behind the story. We just have to like share stuffs online without being factual, balanced, or even credible. So I believe say those are the challenge we face here in Sierra Leone. Like people don't tend to ask other people for stuff. They just like post things the way they are, the way they see it, and there comes misinformation and all.
Well, that's the amount of respect I just gained for you, but is yeah. Like, it's a wonderful job you are doing. You are not just sharing people's content. You go out there, do the trouble, and find out if this is the right thing. What this guy saying the truth, or is lying? Was this staged, or is something that happened in real life? That's really great. So Lorenzo, let's talk about, you said you're a producer. Let's talk about that. How what do you do? Which shows do you produce, and how has your journey been as a producer?
I can tell you outrightly, like when I was coming up, I was like a weak writer. Like I normally like write short message and then share it. So when I get to arrive here, I was like, okay, we need to write story, and then the producer will come to you. Can you write this story? Please contact this person, write this story. So when I contact them, and they will send me the information, and then I start writing. But most times, and then they will send me the script again. I say, go through the script, check if you've written the correct thing, because I've checked it. You have made some mistakes in this script. You have to change some of the things here. I'll be like, oh, what mistakes have I made? So I'll have to go back and then check everything that was there, and then see if I can like re-edit the whole script, and then but when you've done something, you don't know what you've done. Sometimes grammar can be tricky as well. So I started developing from there at the writing aspect. I started downloading some apps online where I started like Grammarly. It's an app I use on my phone. Whenever I write a sentence, it will have to like correct me and say, no, this sentence is wrong. Change it to this way. And then this let me say this way is wrong. This synonym is wrong. Put this other synonym. So that's how I develop my skills in writing. Then as a producer, I've produced Daily Trend, which I'm currently producing. It's a show, a social media show, wherein we get content online based on the ones that are trending, the most trending topics online. I get them, and then me and my presenter, we go through them, and then we get their views on social media, what they're saying, and we collate those comments, and then we put it on a phone, and then we do a live where we get the views of the people, and then the presenter, we have to like discuss the story, and then get to give an advice about the story, what it entails, and how people should go about it, or give the necessary information necessary for the video to like for the story to like get a clear understanding, for the people out there to get a clear understanding. So I think it's a work in progress, like I always say. So and also I've produced this one AYV Entertainment. I also co-produce sometimes. It's a show on AYV. Entertainment news is actually like the whole of aspect of entertainment, where things that are like news, entertainment news, like ambassador of entertainment like Cardinal, maybe signing an MOU with someone, and like stuff like that. It entails the whole of the entertainment industry. And Top 20, it's a countdown show on AY which I produce. A show which we have to get the top 20 videos that have been released by artists. We collate them, and then we start giving out let me say reading out the from 20 to the first, and then see how best we get more in the next week. The ones with the least votes, we'll have to like take them out and bring new videos in. So that's how I've been like doing it at AYV. And there are other shows as well which comes in sometimes, which I do produce some live shows as well. So I think so far so good. That's have been my experience so far.
So you are self-taught.
Yes,
Everything
yes,
that you do.
yes. Basically, yes. Even though sometimes I do ask questions for my bosses, but most of the things that I have learned it was self-taught. Like I learned how to like develop let me see website um which I developed from WordPress. It's a website for let me see sharing content and the other things. I named it Chami Lawrenzo blog. It's a website from WordPress. It's free to like create. So I created my own website for myself, which I'm presently sharing content like from the website, and sometimes I do copy the link and then paste it on my own blog on Facebook and other sites. So I think I've learned all those things going to Revive Wave. The funny thing, when I went there, I know nothing, like absolutely nothing. Like the editing aspect, I started doing it, but I stopped for a bit because the workload does not permit me to like learn editing. But I started it. It's and I think in the long run I have to like go into editing as well to learn. Um I work at AYV. For me, I prefer AYV because I've learned and I'm still learning. It's a platform for me to learn and then also empower myself. And I think it's going good so far.
All right, bro. What advice would you give to like a 13-year-old kid, a 7-year-old kid, or a 15-year-old, or even a 25-year-old who's thinking of becoming a blogger? I was thinking of teaching themselves how to make websites like you've done, how to edit like you were doing, and stuff like that. What kind of advice would you give to those people?
Well, the funny thing is, growing up, I always is no disrespect to my uncles, but at 25, I always thought that I could like surpass my uncles.
Yeah.
Like when they were growing up and I was a little kid, I was like, oh, this guy, he should have earned something more than this. Why is he not bringing car home? Like I was like, oh. I never knew like life would be like a bit hard, even though like I don't go to bed hungry, I don't sleep hungry, I don't sleep. But sometimes yeah, we have those thinking like at 25 I should have acquired something. But sometimes life, like what you want our life to be is not what it will be. So I believe that coming up has been great, even though there are challenges. So my advice to them is that no matter what, you have to keep your head up and hope for the best, work hard, and also be honest because sometimes you may think that life is unfair because some things come at you fast, and it's not that God hates you, it's just that it's for the better. So some certain things happen to me badly, but somehow it turns out being good to me as well in some certain ways that I don't imagine. But as a blogger, I think what my advice will be to them is that they should keep their dreams alive, and anything they want to be, let them pursue it to the fullest, and then believe in themselves because if you don't believe in yourself, no one will believe you. And that has always been me. But if you believe in yourself, be authoritative, say what you want to say, let people take it. If somehow people don't want to take it the way it is, then leave them and walk off. But you have to believe in what you say. Even if I stand there and say my father is a Marabio, is my own believing. If you don't believe me, it's still there. You are thinking about, oh, this guy. You might be saying this guy is crazy or he's lying, but that's how you should be. Be authoritative. Let me say, be decisive in what you do. So that's how I've been. I've always been decisive in my let me say in my career and what I've been doing, and it has helped me so far. And I'm still hoping that opportunities are not that much, and it tend to like send you in another way. Sometimes my friend will have say, "Oh, Lawrenzo, this country, like he say, Lawrenzo, this country, they change your destiny." Imagine if you come, you say, say you want be, let me say, a pilot, and then later you go to, let me say, a Okada rider. You see, so then that's how these are the challenges. Sometimes there are so many of my friends out there. Sometimes they do ride Okada. I'm happy for them because they are doing something great for themselves, other than holding a machete there at night and chasing people for their money. So find an honest living and do it. It's no matter, it not even though it's small, but it's great. You have to find an honest living. You don't know where you what will come from there, and what you will do, and who will see you. So I believe say this has always been my let me say um my mantra, I could say. Yeah, it has always been me.
Yeah, you heard that, ladies and gentlemen. Believe in yourself, or no one else will believe in you. So before we go, Lorenzo, if people want to follow you, if people want to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
I'm on Facebook, Charming Lorenzo. On Facebook again, Charming Lorenzo blog. On YouTube, Charming Lorenzo. Obviously, on TikTok, Charming Lorenzo, but I'm not too active on TikTok. I don't know why. Maybe I can't dance that much, or maybe I can't sing. That's why. I the first lady is on TikTok.
Okay. So I think I'll have to look into that, but I also
The mayor is on TikTok as well.
and they are doing well on TikTok.
Yes, yeah. We have people, we have artists, we have even an old woman, maybe much more older than my mom. They call her Mama Sharp, I think. She's on TikTok as well. So it's not about you being old, it's about you vibing towards there, I think. But I don't have time for TikTok that much. Like, I don't have time to create. I love the app. I go there, laugh a lot about people doing their fun. But, I don't have time for it.
All right. Thank you very much, Lorenzo, for joining us. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The name is Pongo, aka the Honorable Metaphor. This has been a VAfrica interview. Until the next time, remember, we are one people, just many cultures. So don't discriminate. Don't treat anyone any way that you wouldn't want to be treated. Until the next time, bye bye.